Hey guys, the Mind Wolf here. Welcome to Tuesday, which is pretty much Too Much Information Tuesday. I actually finally got questions for once. Now, if I don't get any questions, what I was gonna do is go off by a war story, even though I've been lazy for the past couple of TmiTuesdays. And, well, now I got some questions. I got two of them this time, so it won't be that long. But, anyway, so we're gonna start with our first question. This comes from Dojo Dingo. Now, Dojo Jingle does have a YouTube channel, link in the description below. You can go check it out. He's pretty goofy and funny and drunk. Sorry, Dojo. But yeah, his question is,
We have
trains,
to take and hold the
planes, or
marked
tanks?
objective.
If
Get
tanks,
to
what's your
it.
favorite tank? Um, well, I mean, you gotta be more specific on this question, but once again, he was drunk. But anyway, um, now trains, I'm not a really big, huge fan of trains, but you know, trains I will definitely say does, well definitely, oh, what's a good train? What's a good train? Seriously, I don't know much about my trains. But no, I would just say those regular diesel types that
Enemies
supposedly
in the base. Push
carry,
them out.
carry pretty much shipments, you know, freight across from like I don't know, like Cleveland all the way out to Cleveland all the
Enemies
way
looking
here.
right at us.
Of course, this is where it connects.
Ready
So,
to fire.
just pretty much where it connects, they can you know, either have to go to Chicago or somewhere else. Sorry, I had a little jumpy moment. Planes? Well, planes, that I don't know. If you were talking about, like, you gotta be more specific, like, well, based off of
They've
World War
spotted
II,
us.
or, like, World War I, modern planes, or commercial airliners, you know, something like that.
Enemies
Kind
are
of need to be more
capturing our base.
specific.
Locked and loaded.
Let's see. Now, if
Friendly
you were talking
vehicle
about war
destroyed.
planes, the World
Enemies
War
looking right
II
at us.
plane will definitely be the Corsair, because the Corsair was a absolute beast of an airplane. Even the Japanese still feared the
Enemies in our base.
plane, because they feared that, you know,
Enemies got
they
us in
were
their sights.
it's pretty much like a demon, and you know that kind of America was like, oh, we definitely got their attention now. They have fear.
Just ding them.
So pretty much the Corsair
Looks like
was
that one went
like
right
the
through.
favorite
Ready to fire.
plane to, you know, back in World War II. Now, if you were talking about like
Enemies are
modern
capturing
planes,
our base.
modern jets, you know, fighter jets, I would say the F-22. The F-22, I've seen F-22s before, up close finally. Well, not up close where, you know, where I can touch them anything. More like
They've spotted us.
more like I can, where I can, you know, just see them take off. I mean, like, I seen them in Alaska at the, what was it? It was, oh shoot, Himmelsdorf. Ooh, I'm really not
One of our
supposed to be
vehicles
talking about it.
destroyed.
But no, it's in Anchorage, I would say. It's in Anchorage,
Pull back. We're in over our heads.
and pretty much, what they did is they immediately, as soon as they get airborne, they started cutting more high up than what I usually see. I was like, wow, that's impressive. So yeah, I really enjoy watching those planes. Now tanks, ooh, you just got me started, buddy. Tanks, well, World War II or modern tanks, I would say World War II would be the Sherman. Now the Sherman is very mobile. Sherman, you know, even though it may be weak, it can, you know, not pin a broadside of a bomb of a Tiger, but it's still mobile compared to the Tiger tank, who easily can end up getting still stuck in the mud, even though They had a perfect engine for that. It was less weight than the Tiger P, but it had enough armor to bounce off something that's 75 millimeter gun. But uh, but the mobility though of the Sherman tank is what dominated the battlefield, because as soon as those Tigers get bogged down in the mud, that's when the Sherman tank goes around, takes out the Tiger. Now, if you were asking about modern warfare tanks, I would say, um, uh, I would say modern tanks would
Let's
be
get this show on
definitely
the
Abrams.
road.
Now, I know everyone wants to be a bias about not liking the Abrams, like it's the biggest, most weakest tank, modern tank out there. Well, here's the thing about Abrams. It's a gas turbine. Yes, it may burn a lot of fuel, but what other tank runs on gas turbine? Yeah, I got you, didn't I, right there. Not only that, it has a sweet 120 millimeter smoothbore gun. Yes, I understand.
Enemies looking right
I
at
understand it's made by
I see
the
No good. Didn't go through.
made by the
She's loaded.
the dang, never moment. Made by the Germans, but you know their you know gun is pretty much meant to fire Sabo rounds. That's pretty much what we fired. Is just straight out Sabo. So, anyway, yeah. I mean, no other tank fires any other
Enemies got us on
round
their side.
Sabres but us.
We didn't penetrate their
And
armor.
well, I would say the Leopard too.
Focus on
But
this location.
this is the reason why I like the Abrams, because the armaments we can fire.
That one drilled straight through.
So
Driver is hit. He can
that's the
barely
reason why I love the Abrams.
Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
So anyway, that's pretty much my favorite tank right there. I mean, you can be a bias and say no, the T90 is best tank or the Leopard 2. Yes, I understand because they have this compared to the Americans, but you're just pretty much being a bias to a certain tank. I mean, all tanks have weaknesses, all tanks have strengths. Next question. This comes from my friend Capik Husky. He's all the way from Germany. He said, well, can we cuddle? Okay, now this is PG-13, so his question is allowed to be on there. I would say yes. Yes, we can cuddle. But, pretty much, what he means is, you know, have a snuggle session. Like, you know, you just want to hug, whatever it's girl on girl, girl on boy, or boy on boy. You just want to hold them and never let go, and just, you know, go to sleep. I mean, like, look at me, I'm like a big plush toy. But yeah, yes, we can have cuddles. Don't get me wrong, people out there, you know, it's not really a rated R thing. So that's the reason why his question was good. I mean, it was good to be used in today's video. So I hope you guys really enjoyed today's TMI Tuesday. I thank these two for the questions. If you want to want me to answer more questions, you just ask me on my Twitter and on every Tuesday, and maybe your question could end up being in my YouTube video. So I hope you really enjoyed Tuesday, and I'm looking forward to answering more questions weeks to follow. This is the Mighty Wolf, and I'll see you out there on that battlefield.